The dodo may be extinct, but it lives on in our culture as a symbol of things that used to be, or things that we've lost forever. Like this channel used to be a fun place where people could learn cool facts every day. Well, now we're bringing it back. The dodo is one of many animals whose extinction we can pretty much blame on humans. When the first European ships arrived in the Indian Ocean island of Mauritius in the 16th century, they brought with them rats, cats, dogs, and pigs. These animals were either stowaways who snuck onto the ships, or they were released by sailors who had more than enough food and water to sustain them. These rats and pigs would have been big, strong, quick, and hungry. They evolved to be flightless, because there was no need for them to fly. There were plenty of tasty fruits on the ground, and no predators to fly away from. Evolution doesn't happen because one species is destined to take over an island, nor does it happen because an animal needs to survive. Evolution just happens. All living things evolve all the time, whether they're re-evolving antibiotic resistance or camouflage or the ability to breathe underwater or the inability to fly. And sometimes evolution causes a species to die out. Dodos couldn't fly, so they died out. It's just the way evolution works. Dodos were flightless birds who'd evolved from white-throated rails that had flown over from Madagascar, where they still live today, to Mauritius, where they found a nice island with lots of fruit and no predators. So they evolved into flightless birds who spent their time eating fruit and hanging out on the ground. They were basically the perfect prey for ship rats. If you want to learn more about the amazing world around you, head over to our website, where you can find more cool facts and videos like these. Also make sure to subscribe and follow us. Sailors also hunted the dodo for food and killed them for sport. By the 17th century, it was gone. Hi, I'm here to share a cool fact with you. Today's fact is from a viewer. They asked, why did the dodo go extinct? Pigs competed with them for food. Rats stole their eggs and ate their chicks. Dogs and cats hunted them. Humans hunted them. There's really no wonder there aren't any dodos left. At some point, the ancestral population of white-throated rails evolved into two separate populations. One that stayed in Madagascar and one that flew over to Mauritius. Those that evolved into the dodo chose violence and flew to a new island. It's likely that this happened because Mauritius was going through a mass extinction of its own at the time. Its megafauna, which includes giant tortoises and elephant birds, went extinct around 136,000 years ago, leaving behind only the small flightless birds that could easily be killed by a rat. If those ancestral rails hadn't flown over from Madagascar, they wouldn't have evolved into dodos. And if the dodo's ancestors hadn't been white-throated rails, but rather some other species of bird, then those birds would have gone extinct instead. When humans arrived, they brought with them diseases to which the dodos had no resistance. Dodos are often cited as an example of an animal whose extinction could have been prevented if humans hadn't been involved. But it's not quite accurate to say that. Dodos went extinct because of the actions of sailors who happened upon their island. In reality, the dodo's extinction was caused by its evolution. That's right, dodos went extinct because they evolved. As I mentioned before, dodos evolved from white-throated rails. Dodos evolved into dodos because of the pressures of their environment. And while it is true that humans caused the dodo's extinction, technically, evolution caused the dodo's extinction. We just sped it up a bit. Thank you for watching and learning with us here.